Hey everyone, this is Disc Junkie and welcome to another unboxing video. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at this limited edition popcorn bucket for Predator Badlands. And this is a film which only recently premiered here in Sweden, and I was able to pick this up when I was visiting the theater to watch another movie. And this is something that's been released internationally. I don't know exactly what sort of chains this is exclusive to in the States or whatever, but this is something that you can actually get at Swedish theaters as well. It's only released in a limited number. Not really sure how limited, but it seems like they are, not all that common. I wouldn't be surprised if they tend to sell out. And overall, I have to say that this does look quite nice. It is fairly detailed. I mean, it's not like a super collectible. And I also think that it's, a pretty odd choice for a popcorn bucket. But then on the other hand, you are seeing that they're making popcorn buckets for everything these days. So yeah, this is essentially just like a Predator sort of head with a helmet. As you can see sort of the details, and I think this is referred to as like the hunter's bust or hunter's helmet thingy. But it's all hard plastic, so not really that sort of unique and exclusive. It comes with a little lid at the back, so just gonna open this up like so. So that's pretty much it, and probably gonna be hard to see anything inside here, but yeah, it's essentially one big plastic mold, so there's really nothing interesting, and you can't remove the mask or anything. It's very much just screwed together like one piece. And so yeah, then you close that up, and aside from that, there really isn't too much else going on. The whole mask is symmetrical, so it's the same on both sides, and yeah, doesn't really do anything, doesn't move. It's very all much one piece. And here we got the underside, which just says Predator Badlands, only in cinemas, 2025 copies, 20th Century Fox, made in China, and so on. So yeah, quite a odd popcorn bucket design, I think, primarily because it doesn't really feel like it's, fitting for a popcorn bucket. But then again, what are you going to do? They obviously want to sell this. And I will say that it is actually a pretty neat display to have on your shelf if you enjoy this movie. I haven't actually watched this yet. I am pretty psyched about it, so I think it might be cool. And if it is cool, I will definitely keep this. I think it's a fun display to have on the shelf. But I will say that these were priced at the theater with a price tag of, let's see, it was something like 36 euro. And I mean, I gotta say, I think that is pretty steep. I mean, this is not like the most well-designed collectible in terms of a popcorn bucket. I've seen a lot of more sort of clever designs for this kind of thing. And also, I remember like when the Alien Romulus popcorn bucket came out with like the face hugger and stuff, at least over here, this was priced a lot lower. I think like, I don't know, maybe like 20 euro, 25. Now this is up at 36. I just feel like this sort of market has really exploded, and I think they're just being really overpriced. But at the same time, I figured I was there. I thought like this might be a collectible that sort of, skyrockets in price, so I might just have to grab one because maybe I just think the movie is super cool and I want to have it later, and so might as well grab it while they're still there. And before we go, I can also mention that it does come with this sort of plastic wraparound thing, but not too interesting. It just says Predator Badlands, like choking hazard, yada yada. But that is pretty much it. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and as usual, hope to see you all next time.